Okay, this is Amazing Towing 8931 Bellevue. So I'm actually on my morning walk in my neighborhood, and here's a property. Like actually, this is the second property I've seen that needs some work. So let's take a picture of it, and then I'll send it in. As you can see, it's kind of hazy right here. This is my neighborhood. Um, Let's say yard sale down the street there. So this house is probably worth about 400,000. It's a two-story. So I'm going to check it out once I get home. Okay, as I said, this is Amazing Towing. The reason I showed you that little clip is to let you know that I still go out every day and look for properties. This property that I just showed, it's a property that I found while I was on my morning walk. It was 6 o'clock yesterday on a Saturday. And every time I drive around, I look for properties in my car when I take my daughter to school, on my way to escrow, coming back from escrow. So you should do the same thing. So even though, you're a property locator, I'm a property locator too. I locate properties for myself. So I don't necessarily depend on everybody to locate properties for me. And so whatever I'm trying to teach you is for your benefit, not necessarily for my benefit, because I know how to do it. Okay. And here is a quote, that says, people that are ready to, when the student is ready, the teacher will show up, right? Okay. Let me show you another quote. So here's another quote right here. This is actually on our Facebook page that says, if you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you're determined to learn, no one can stop you. So, so we're sending you this email because we want to invite you to come and learn something new. Okay. So if you're not interested in learning, we can't really help you. But if you're determined to learn, we can't stop you either. So I want you to keep that in mind. So when you get email from us, you need to click on it because we're sending you information that is of consequence to your life. Okay, this is our blog page. Okay, I want you to make it a point of duty to go on the blog page on a regular basis. We're going to be changing our face page in a few, couple of weeks, right? But if you go on our blog page on a regular basis, you will find information there that can already help you, okay, that we've posted, over the last year or so, okay, that addresses a lot of the questions that sometimes you're looking for answers for, and then it gives you the opportunity to actually make comments or ask more questions, okay? And you should always try to like our Facebook page because it's just as important to you as it is important to us. The more people who could get into this journey, the more benefit we'll be able to give to you and to all the other members. Okay, so this is our blog page. From here, you could go back to the front page, which we're going to be redesigning soon. This is our home page. If you're signed up, you could go in and sign in and look at your properties that you submitted and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, this is our Facebook page. Okay, Facebook/GIC Deal Finders. So this is another page you want to visit on a regular basis because we post things there on a regular basis that has information about national real estate or what's going on in real estate. For example, I recently wrote a blog that stated that you probably come across the blog soon. I'm probably going to post it in LinkedIn and maybe eventually Facebook. Okay, and what the blog did was that, or the article discussed whether your bank is ripping you off. Because when you put money in the bank and you're making 0.5% or 1%, and the bank turns around and loans the money out 10, 20 times what they're giving you, I don't know how to describe that besides rip-off. Because if you could make 20% on your money, why do you give it to the bank so they can pay you 2% or 1% for that matter. Okay. So if you look at this information that we just posted today, it says right here, real estate. Okay, real estate has the best long-term asset as an investment. Okay. So, I always say there's no business like the real estate business. And real estate is a business. As you're going to see, I'm going to discuss some few topics in a minute, okay? But I just wanted you guys to see this. Real estate is the best long-term asset. Well, for me, it's the best short-term asset because I don't know any business where I can leave my house in the morning, come back home, and have $50,000 in my pocket. I don't know any business where I can talk to somebody on the phone and they will gladly hand me $30, $40, $50,000. Okay, and I'll give you an example. I spoke to somebody yesterday who wanted to sell their property. Right now, this lady has the property advertised for $420. In my discussion with her, she agreed to sell me the property for $380. That's a $50,000 discount on the property, and she has an appraisal on the property for $450. $450,000. Okay, so the property appraises for $450. Okay, she agrees to sell it to me for $380. Not only that, she then told me, Toyin, if you buy the property, I already have somebody that will buy from you for $420. But they don't have cash, so if you buy it for $380, you could turn around and get this guy financed, and charge him $420. So what other business can you get $50,000 handed to you just for making a phone call? None. That's why you want to be in real estate, and that's why you want to. Okay, I just want you guys to take a look at this. I'm not afraid to take my kids, on property hunting. And so if you look down here, you will see my pumpkin. That's my daughter right there. I call her Pumpkin. Okay, helping me to inspect a property. We went to buy this property sometime last year, and she went with me. So for some of you that think, well, I have little kids, I can't do this job. Okay, I've been taking my kids to buy properties for almost 15 years. My son, who's now a teenager, used to go with me. I put him, when he was 2 years old, I put him in the back of the car and we'll go all day looking at properties. My daughter hasn't got a chance to do as much, but this was a Saturday and we went looking for a property. While I was going to taking my daughter to school this morning, I saw this property that looked like it was abandoned. So I came back to check it out. Oh, somebody's behind me. So I'm on Barton Road in Riverside. So I think I passed the property, so I gotta go turn around because somebody's right in my back. Oh, the property is still further down. I think this is the property right here. Okay. I think I've seen this property a long time ago that it looked abandoned. And right now there's a lockbox on it, so I'm going to kind of come out and check it some more. So I'm basically coming back. I got the address earlier and I looked it up, So it looks like it's abandoned. So you can see right here, this is how you tell an abandoned property. You can see all this junk, all this paperwork that was left there by people. Look at the door. This has been there for a while. As you could tell, people have tried to put all kind of information through the door. So I pulled up the property earlier, and I'm going to show you guys what I found on the property. So here's the property right here. I'm on Barton Street in Riverside. So when I pull up the property, this is what I found. So I'll get back to my car. So this is what I found on the property. Okay, I found the owner, and if you look at the address right here, okay, it looks like the owner's supposed to live here. The mailing address and the property address is the same as the owner's address. Okay, this property is owned by husband and wife. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna play this little clip. Okay. While I was going to take it. Actually, this is not the clip. The clip is where I actually offered this guy some money. I will pause this. Okay, so in this clip, I actually went to the next door neighbor and offered him $250. You know, if he can help me find the property owner. So 250. Okay, property you make 250. Okay, if I see him, I give him. If you see him, thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. All right, well. Okay. So I just gave my card to one of the neighbors to help me find the owner of this property. So if they find the owner, I just told him he can make $250. He was asking me why. So because I want to buy the property. So okay, I meant for this video to be real short, but I couldn't help it. All right. So this is the blog we just posted. You should go on our website and see it. You know, it's called Fear, the F word. Okay. And what has fear cost you in your lives? Right now, some of you are so fearful about getting into real estate, or you're so fearful that, well, you know, you're not getting your results faster enough. Okay. Everything that is worthwhile takes some time. Okay. So if you think you could rush through this process and start making $5,000 just by blinking your eyes or by submitting 1 or 2 properties, okay, even if you submit 20 or 30 and you haven't made a deal, that doesn't mean you should give up. Okay. I know how many buyers, how many sellers I have to talk to before I make one deal. Okay. So you need to patience to get through the process so you could learn how it works. If you don't learn how it works, you're not going to make money. So the reason I'm sending you this video is so that you could come into our teleconference that is going to happen next week. Okay. You need to stay tuned. You know, and I'm not going to tell you the phone number right now or what time, but it's going to happen on Wednesday or Thursday. Okay. So if you don't click on my email, or you don't, you get my email, you ignore it, well, there's not much I can do about that. Okay. I can only offer. Okay. And I want you to join me in making money. It's as simple as that. I already know how I'm going to make money. I'm here to teach other people how to make money. Okay. And that's a passion that I feel is necessary to give back, you know, to the society, because when you give back, you actually receive a lot more. Okay. So it's my intention to give back by teaching you how to make money. Right. So I'm glad you're here. You know, make sure you receive or click on the next email so you'll find out when the seminar or the teleconference is going to be. Okay. It's a question and answer that would give you the opportunity to ask any question you want as far as real estate is concerned, or as far as, you know, the website is concerned. So I'm going to say bye. Thank you for listening. It's amazing towing. And if you have not registered as a member of GICdealfinders.com, you need to go into GIC Deal Finders and register right now. Thank you. I'll see you at the top. Bye.